Across rivers and plains, through sand and through rain, goes the mighty wagon train. Wagons West are rolling, dusty wheels are going. Cross mountains high they keep rolling by, and their thunder echoes in the sky. Stalwart men in buckskin, their women by their side. The sun sets on their faces as they ride on westward ride. Wagons West are rolling, dusty wheels are going. Cross mountains high they keep rolling by, and their thunder echoes in the sky. Over 100 years have come and gone since 1849, but the ghostly wagons rolling west are ever brought to mind. Their rolling, rockin', creaking wheels are heard from shore to shore, and ever in the hearts of men it lives forevermore. Rollin', 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 rollin'. Wagons West are rollin', golden hills are glowin', for the pioneers down through the years have made this land our home. Rollin', 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 rollin',
An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw a-plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw. Ghost riders in the sky. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves was made of steel. Their horns was black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. He saw the riders coming hard. He heard their mournful cry. Ghost riders in the sky. The riders loped on by him. He heard one call his name. Yip-ee-oh. You want to save your soul from hell a-riding on a rail. Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, a-trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-i-oh.
Out in the street, two men will fight. Please stop them before it's too late. Please stop them from doing this terrible thing for the sake of two women who wait. One of them will weep tonight. One of them won't sleep tonight. One of them will walk forth tomorrow. One of them a sweet caress. One of them just loneliness, wearing the black dress of sorrow.
Out in the street they reach for their guns. Please stop them before it's too late. A shot rings out and the pain can be felt in the heart of two women who wait.
One of them will weep tonight, but one of them won't sleep tonight. One of them will walk forth tomorrow. One of them a sweet caress, one of them just loneliness.
Wearing the black dress of sorrow, wearing the black dress of sorrow.
Long, long ago in old Wyoming lived a maid, fair as the sweetest flower blooming in the shade. She loved a bandit bold who roamed the prairie o'er, and every night she'd listen for his call. Then far to the west his voice came ringing, riding a wild horse he came singing, Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay.
Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-ip-I-oly-yay. He brings a token of his love. Swift as the wind he goes, for high in the hills you know she's waiting for his Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay.
One day he rode away, but never to return. Danger was waiting now, his love must never yearn. Long days and lonely nights she waited all in vain, till winter passed and summer came again. Still every night when the moon came shining, for his song her heart was pining, Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay.
Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-ip-I-oly-yay. He brings a token of his love. Swift as the wind he goes, for high in the hills you know she's waiting for his Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay.
One night an angel brought a message from her love, told her he waited in the starry sky above. Softly she closed her eyes and then began to glow, and then the whole world echoed to his song. For straight on a moonbeam he came riding, out of the sky on a winged horse gliding, Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay.
Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-ip-I-oly-yay. He brings a token of his love. Swift as the wind he goes, for high in the hills you know she's waiting for his Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay. 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 Eely-oly-ip-I-oly-yay.
Driving a herd of cattle out in old Nebraska way, heading east at Broken Bow on a hot September day. Trying to get to Omaha, we hope to find a buyer. We never counted in the odds of a western prairie fire. The hot south wind was blowing and the air was getting dry. Something far away was spelling trouble in the sky. Coming closer was a sound that topped the devil's choir. Then we knew we had to race a raging prairie farm. All at once a flame was seen a-licking at the sky, and every heart is quickened as they spear at every eye. We've just one chance to get away, for there's no place to hide. Gotta reach the river Platte, but it's deep and 1 mile wide. The herd is getting tired, but we've got no time to rest. I tried to clear the red dust that has gathered in my chest from riding tail on 1,000 head with the weather getting dry. The black cloud in the west is warning, ride, ride, ride. The roaring heat is closer, ashes falling by our side, and every beast and bird is fleeing with its warning cry. We've got to reach the river, but it's still 10 miles or more, and close behind us we can hear that wild inferno roar. Fate had other plans, for we lost that fatal race. We lost, for neither man nor beast could long keep up the pace. The mighty Platte subdued its rage, but none were there to rest. We did our best to get away, but only I am left. Now on that blackened prairie, far as the eye can see, the grim remains are there to show that God knows you and me. Just one he left to tell the tale, just one was his desire. We lost our herd and 30 men to a raging prairie fire.
Searching, what makes a man to wander? What makes a man to roam? What makes a man leave bed and board and turn his back on home?
Wagon wheels, wagon wheels, keep on a-turning. Wagon wheels, roll along, sing your song, carry me over the hill.
Go long, mule, there's a steamer at the landing, waiting for this cotton to load. Go long, mule, the boss is understanding, there's a pasture at the end of each road.
Wagon wheels, wagon wheels, keep on a-turning. Wagon wheels, roll
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
One will return down the road. A man must be true to his honor or be scorned by the crowd. And though he knows he will be a goner, he'll meet his maker unbound. Goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
He'll meet his maker unbound. It's easy to live as a coward. Some may say this is best. Your heroes die just as life has flowered. That is the code of the West. Goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
That is the code of the West. That is the code of the West.
Sparks of hoofbeats glitter in the shadows as they go. Out across the backlands where the dust has laid so long, you'll see them loping through the night and hear their riding song. And saddles are all moldy as they ride, their faces grim and silent, 'cause for them all time has died. Out there with the night wind they lope on through the dust, and the guns a swinging at their sides have crumbled into rust. History books or in the cloudy sky, their fame will live forever, their ghosts will never die. Plunging through the night wind they ride because they must, though deep down in some lonely grave they've long since turned to dust. Rolling dust, rolling dust, rolling dust, rolling dust, rolling dust.
Five brothers who left Arkansas set out to find the gambler who murdered their pa. Five brothers and three in their teens, gotta find the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. They heard of him in Houston and his trail was leading west. He left there many months ago and so they could not rest. Five brothers and three in their teens, gotta find the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. New Orleans. The sun was hot as fire and the nights were cool as steel, but hate was strong and youth was wild and so they could not feel. Five brothers and three in their teens, gotta find the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. His trail led to the Badlands and the desert promised death. The gambler's odds were different now, he treasured every breath. Five brothers and three in their teens, close behind the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. New Orleans. When first they saw the killer, he was by a waterhole. Five rifles rang out through the night, they killed the gambler cold. Five brothers and three in their teens, finally got the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. The desert is their keeper now, for this the traveler said, that poison lived within the hole, now 6 of them are dead. Five brothers and three in their teens, lay beside the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. Lay beside the man who killed their pa in New Orleans. Oh, the Dutchman was a gambler, and a party was his fun. But he kept his precious secret, never trusting anyone. And in death he still is laughing at the grave his secret holds. And the mighty superstition hides the Dutchman's yellow gold, yellow gold. Ooh.
In the Arizona desert stands a giant, aloof and cold. Mighty Superstition Mountain, with its mystery and its gold. A miner out prospecting found his fortune and his fame, found the gold of superstition. Just plain Dutchman was his name.
Oh, the Dutchman was a gambler, and a party was his fun. But he kept his precious secret, never trusting anyone. And in death he still is laughing at the grave his secret holds. And the mighty superstition hides the Dutchman's yellow gold, yellow gold.
Mighty Superstition Mountain, standing high and all alone. Once you told your precious secret, then destroyed the ones who've known. Apache Indians know the story, and in legend there is told many tales of the beginning, when you gave your yellow gold.
Yellow gold, yellow gold.
How I'd like to dream and wonder if someday you'll give again the bounty of your riches to some lonely, struggling man, and that you, in all your splendor, may choose me to be the one to find your precious treasure, shining yellow in the sun.
Oh, the Dutchman was a gambler, and the party was his his fun. But he kept his precious secret, never trusting anyone. And in death he still is laughing at the grave his secret holds. And the mighty superstition hides the Dutchman's yellow gold, yellow gold.